What's good, Java Nation? It's your boy CJ. We got some good Java for y'all today. So let's get into this. Today we're going to talk about the fear of failure. Now I know we all have our pride, we have our ego. We want to be successful. We want to look good. The last thing we want is for people to see us in a point of weakness. But I want to tell you, and you're going to understand this by the end of these few minutes, failure is not weak. What is weak is the fact that we fear failure, because failure isn't even the problem. The problem is that we fear failure. So when we think about this, we cannot possibly have the possibility of success if we don't have the possibility of failure. Listen, fear will push us to a point of anxiety, making us wanting to stay complacent, not try new things, not really go for what we desire, not really take the risk. And I don't believe that anyone should fear failure. I do understand though. I deal with the same fears that anyone else deals with. I failed a lot in my life as well. So I understand. But I don't even believe fear is natural. When you look at a child and you ask them, well, what do you want to be? Or what do you want to do? What do you desire? They tell you, maybe they want to be a firefighter. Maybe they want to be a basketball player. Maybe they want to be a dancer. But in any case, they don't fear failure. They don't even think that they can fail. And we need to have that exact same attitude. If we want success to be our story, we need to embrace the fact that failure is a part of it. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about Toy Story. You know how we do with the animated movies. So in the movie Toy Story, we have Buzz Lightyear. And in the beginning, he is full of confidence and belief in his ability to fly. He's never flown in his life, but he knows he has wings. And so as far as he's concerned, he can fly. Now, later on, we see the scene where he's in the room. The man is sleeping in the chair and the Buzz Lightyear action figure commercial comes on and they're saying all these amazing things. He has the laser, he has the karate chop action, but then they say something that Buzz Lightyear was not ready for. They put on the screen in bold letters, not a flying toy. Buzz Lightyear's whole world is crushed. And we see him mope and he sees the banister and he climbs it and he makes a decision that most of us would never make. He decides to jump. Now, he does fall and he falls hard, but I want you to think about this. He had courage to jump. So I ask you today, because my goal is to give you food for thought, to inspire you, to challenge our way of thinking. Are you a coward or are you courageous? Because can we really say we've been living courageously if we've never been willing to jump? Now in the movie, Buzz Lightyear has a second chance. Him and Woody are strapped to the rocket and it's going up in the air. And Woody knows it's only a matter of time before this thing explodes. And he says, this is the part where we blow up. Buzz Lightyear says, this is my second chance. I'm going to jump again. And we know he opens up his wings, cuts the rope, and all of a sudden they are falling. He doesn't close his eyes because he believes. And we know that at the end of the day, he does soar. Is that going to be your story? Are you going to allow yourself to be willing to jump, fall, and take the bumps, the bruises, and take the wisdom that comes along with it, and then jump again to give the possibility of success to come up under your wings so that you can fly and soar to higher heights? Or are you going to continue to do and live the way you've been living with the only guarantee is that your feet will stay on the ground? Listen, I understand. Sometimes it can be a little scary, but you got to understand that if you don't embrace that failure is a part of the process, you will never get the opportunity to gain the success that you so desire. Listen, Michael Jordan says this, and I'm going to read it. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that's why, listen, the GOAT himself is telling us that it's because of his failures that he is who he is. Mind you, think about this. We're all afraid of failure. But the funny part is no one remembers a single shot that he missed. No one even cares. Same thing with you. Yes, you may fall. But once you succeed, you won't even be thinking about that anymore. And it's not even about that. The reality is you will gain wisdom from those failures so that the next time you jump, you'll jump with that experience. Listen, just as Buzz Lightyear had wings from day one, there is greatness that has been locked up in you since day one. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what you've been through. You are great. It is up to you whether or not you are going to embrace it or not. And so I leave this with you. Listen, if you're not a part of Java Nation, join us, subscribe, hit the bell so you know we are here every Wednesday. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, like the video, comment, ask questions, all of that, and maybe even share it with someone who needs to hear this, someone who needs a push. But just know that I love you guys, and I really, really hope that this challenges you and inspires you, and I hope you go out and be great. And last but not least, you already know, say what's up to Wednesday for me. I'll see you next week.